Howdy folks, I'm G Money and I want to welcome you to my grill, my outdoor grill. So today we're performing another culinary experiment. So what we have today is some steak kebabs. So we're going to try and do a couple things a little bit different, maybe a little uh, different than some people would do. And I've kind of created my own style for this. I haven't really rehearsed it, but in my head, I know what I want to do. So let's get talking about it. And I'm going to tell you what the contents are for this creation. All right, this is what the steak kebabs look like. Right here where I'm pointing, that's red pepper. That's cut up baby portobello mushroom. Then there's green pepper. There's a steak cube, red pepper, mushroom, green pepper, steak cube, red pepper, mushroom, green pepper, steak, and green pepper. This has been marinating for almost 24 hours. I have 2 of these. So a couple things I do want to teach you. This is something I do know. Many years of experience. I'm not an expert. But I'm an expert at failure, so that's how you learn. So, one thing I will tell you about kebabs, never use a single stem. Always use 2, because they're just going to spin on a single stem. You do not want that. Put 2 in there, and then you can get a consistent flip on that. You can go 180 and 180. Do not use the metal. I've been told this years ago. I researched it, and I do believe what they said is correct. They make these metal kebabs. They're kind of square shaped on the stem with a ring, and you put all your meats in there. But you don't want to do that, because what happens is when that metal heats up, your internal, because of that metal being there, your insides are going to heat up quicker than you want it to. So this, using the wooden skewers that I have soaked for about a good hour, they're going to stay consistent. They're not going to burn, and you're going to get good consistency for your product. So now I'm going to take you over to the grill and show you what I have done, and try and talk to you about it real quick. I got to put my my mittens on here. I went to Dollar Tree, got a foil pan. It was a 2-pack. I think it's $1.25 now. I cut out the bottom. I'm going to be laying these skewers across the top. I only have 2 of these skewers prepared, just in case there was failure or something like that. I have other stuff I can do, improvise for different recipes. But we're just, for today's video and demonstration, we're just going to do 2 skewers. I already have the hickory going. So let's get on with the show. I'm going to put these bad boys on, and I'll be talking to you soon. All right, so like I told you, this is a total experiment. I've never done this with the foil pan. I did not want the direct contact of the food on the grate. I just want to let all that flavoring get in there. And so what I have found out, which I'm going to adjust real quick right now, all right, that works a little bit better. I don't know how well you can see it. I'm going to try and point this out. I try to keep all the weight around the corners where it's going to be more stable. So same thing on this end and this end. So this is strong. In the middle of that foil pan where there's no support, it's going to be weaker, and that foil pan, which is your raised rack, is going to droop. So I'll be right back to you, and I'm going to tell you what's going on. All right, I just gave it a quick sneak peek. I turned up the heat, and which I'm okay with that, because the contents are not going to be directly on the grate. It's going to be elevated, all that. It's going to help activate the hickory smoke. So we're hopefully to have a pretty good creation. Basically, what I'm not gonna have all the side. We're due for some storms here soon, so I just kind of want to give it. What I want to do, though, I would do it over some type of. I would put all that off, do some type of like an Uncle Ben's type rice or something like that, and put it over that. That's one of the things I would do, but do what you want to do. But I'm going to try and show you the finished product once we get to that stage, and tell me how you do your kebabs. I don't have that many. I do have a lot more cubes, beef cubes inside, so I might be able to do this for a couple days, or if I screw anything up today, then I can improvise and do it better tomorrow. Just wanted to test out this elevation rack that I improvised and created, and I want to keep you guys informed. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be right back. I'm going to try and give this its first flip. I want to see what the bottom side looks like, and I'm going to flip it. It's not going to spin because I have 2 skewers in there. It's going to keep it together. So let's see what happens. All right, observations. That center spot is collapsing a little bit, so I moved it over to the left a little bit. So I'm always analyzing, thinking how I can make a square pan might have been a little bit better, and I could have gone diagonally with the skewers. But that's how you live and learn, you know. So we're gonna figure this out. It does look good. It's it's not ready by any means yet, but we're learning as we go. So as I screw up and learn, hopefully I can save you some trial and error. Well, let me tell you about the peppers too, by the way. The baby portobellos were one of them little containers about yay big, and they were less than $3. I want to say it was like $2.58 or something. That was a good price on those. I think they were on sale. I go buy the green peppers and the red peppers. Green peppers 99 cents for one, which, you know, I can handle that, right? The red peppers $1.99. What's up with that? Why do you got to pay extra for red? What's going on there? If you know, clue me in. So anytime I'm cooking, the most excited moment is when I open up that grill lid and I see all that hickory smoke. So I just took a sneak peek. Let's see if you can see it. I'm not real close to the grill, but I'm kind of underneath the umbrella a little bit to help keep this foam cool. Let's see if you can see it. There it is. CB smoking, folks. That's how we do it up here in the SCP. I'm going in for the flip. All right, so they're looking pretty good. Even though that backside has collapsed a little bit, it's still elevated off the grates, so that's all going well. I can tell the veggies are looking pretty good. I'm gonna let the kebab, the meat portion of it, go a little bit longer. We're almost to the finish line, folks. I love me some hickory. Woo, doggy. I don't smoke other than hickory. That's some good stuff, let me tell you. So I sent an email today to a YouTube friend. I'm trying to get something created. I'm trying to do a little bit better branding out here on the grill, and trying to elevate our game. I'm expecting a phone call from a technological genius, also known as JJ Jones, not Jones. He's supposed to guide me through a few things this afternoon, hopefully, or just I sent him my wish list of things I need to be addressed. One was a new brain. I don't think he can help me out with that, so he's got to have to work with the one I got. But hopefully good things are coming, folks. Good things are coming. One thing I do love, I love hearing the drippings hit the heat deflectors, and you hear that tss, 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 all that sizzling. You know you're making progress. Oh, you hear that? Ooh, doggy. Oh yeah. These are coming off, folks. Stand by. All right, you ready for this? Let me get my little pan here ready. All right. Kind of what it looks like. I'm afraid I'm just going to hold one up at a time. That's what we're looking at. Hold on. Hold on. Don't you go nowhere. This is what we got. The right side wasn't as hot. This left side got a little charred, which is good. It's going to add flavor to it. So that's how we do it up here at the crib. Stand by. I might have to take a taste test. All right. What I put here in the pan is the left side. It was a little more charred, you could say. I'm going to take a bite of each piece. Tell you my honest opinion. These portobellos, they were soaking in cooking wine and some Lawry's marinade along with some Worcestershire sauce. So here's the first bite of the portobello. I kid you not. I love when those things soak and they're cooked on the grill. I've had portobellos on the grill before, so I don't want to confuse you on some of the previous comments I made. They almost, when you marinate them that way, it almost tastes like steak, especially when you cook it over a hickory. So here we go. We're going in for the, I believe this is the red pepper. That's good. Little green pepper. I really wish this weather would cooperate a little bit. I know it looks sunny back, or blue clouds back there. I'm kind of pressed for time today. Let's try the first piece of meat here. I'm going with the smaller nugget here. Let's try this. These cubes were like for stew. Excuse me. And they're a little tough, but the flavor is really good. Really good. So the different ones. Let me try one more piece here. See what we got going on here. This is the medium-sized piece. Look how juicy all that flavoring came out of that meat and all the veggies and stuff. So let's try this one. That one was real good. I ran out of thumbs, so I had used two. That's 4 thumbs up, if there's such a thing. But always get out there and experiment. That's one thing I learned growing up with French relatives. Excuse me, I got particles flying all over the place. Looks like an explosion. Culinary explosion at that. But try it. Get out there, do something different. Don't be afraid to mess up. If you mess up, you mess up. There's sure there's a dog or a cat around that can eat the rest. But I think she's going to be pretty good. So I have a feeling tomorrow I'm going to step up my game. I got more time to devote to some culinary happiness. I like that. Culinary happiness. What do y'all think about that? Should I trademark that? Copyright that? You tell me. Thanks for tuning in to G Money's Grill. We do it the American way with a little French twist sometimes. Thank you. Have a blessed evening.